No one believed this until they saw it. The lion charged in to attack. Next will surprise you. The earth quakes before the roar ever reaches your ears. In the depths of the savannah where silhouettes shift like phantoms, one undeniable fact prevails. When lions prepare to hunt, the whole wilderness holds its breath. Both hunters and hunted recognize that a mere heartbeat can tip the scales between endurance and defeat. Today you stand on the brink of witnessing a pursuit so electrifying, so fraught with tension, it feels surreal. An experienced pride emerges from the thick grass, their golden fur merging perfectly with the dimming daylight. They stride with the assurance forged through countless skirmishes for territory and sustenance. Suddenly, a fleeting blur rushes across their path, a startled antelope fleeing aimlessly, oblivious to the lurking danger. The lionesses spring into action immediately. No second thoughts, no alerts, just primal instinct and flawless execution. With a burst of speed that defies logic, one lioness closes the gap in mere seconds, her muscles propelling her forward like spring-loaded traps freed. The chase morphs into a chaotic ballet of strategy and velocity. Dust clouds swirl, hooves thunder. And as the antelope takes one last frantic turn, the lioness seizes her chance. In an instant, it's done, another testament that in the wild hesitation can lead to demise. A serene lakeside transforms into the backdrop for a meticulously planned ambush. 7 lions position themselves stealthily, each sensing the anxiety spreading through a nearby group of nimble antelopes. The herd falters at the water's edge, torn between the need to hydrate or flee. For a heartbeat, time seems frozen air, thick bodies motionless, instincts clashing. Then one antelope breaks ranks. That minor error is precisely what the lions have been waiting for. In an instant, the pride tightens its formation skillfully, cutting off escape routes like a well-oiled machine. The solitary antelope weaves left then right, desperately attempting to break free from the tightening circle of hunters. But speed means little when you lose direction. As it makes one reckless attempt for liberation, a lioness strikes from the side with impeccable timing, swiftly ending the chase. The rest of the pride moves in steadily, almost ceremoniously, sharing the spoils earned through patience and collaboration. The lake falls back into stillness, yet the message lingers in the atmosphere in this realm. Survival is determined in mere moments. In the gentle embrace of the morning grass, a solitary lioness discovers 2 newborn antelope fawns concealed within the brush. Their tiny bodies remain completely still, relying on instinct rather than speed, a strategy that often falters against nearly every predator except this one. The lioness approaches with measured calm, understanding that every meal holds significance, especially if she has cubs waiting elsewhere. One fawn barely stirs as she claims it, but the second springs forth in a surprise reaction, little legs kicking against her face with unexpected bravery. For a heartbeat, the savannah holds its breath, an innocent struggle against a force far mightier. Yet, in the wild, audacity doesn't always reshape destiny. The lioness secures her grip and gently carries both fawns under the refuge of a tangled bush away from scavengers and wandering foes. As she settles in with her hard-won prize, movement catches her eye in the distance. 2 other lionesses stalk a pair of unsuspecting antelopes traversing a narrow slope. The instant the prey ventures into an open space, the hunt ignites. One antelope leaps in terror, only to be intercepted mid-air by a lioness with flawless timing. In this territory, opportunity flashes and fades in the blink of an eye. On a sun-drenched clearing, 2 male antelopes clash in a fierce exhibition of dominance, their horns colliding with a rhythm of a battle neither is willing to lose. Their focus narrows to one point: each other. The surroundings fade away. No scents, no sounds, no warnings. And that's exactly when peril makes its move. A lioness concealed in the tall grass just a few yards away watches the combat with unwavering focus. She does not rush. She evaluates. She waits. Each second the males remain locked in battle, tightens the trap they remain oblivious to. Then as their hooves sink deeper into the dust, the lioness makes her move. She explodes forward in a golden burst of strength. The skirmish halts immediately, but it's too late. One antelope attempts to leap away, hoping instinct alone will save him. Instead, the lioness intercepts him mid-stride, her timing impeccable, her strike fast. Within moments, the pride emerges from the shadows, poised to share the bounty gained through stealth and patience. Yet the savannah does not rest. Not too far off, another pride orchestrates an aerial assault of their own. A lioness leaps upward, colliding with an antelope in a mid-air encounter so precise it appears choreographed. This serves as a reminder that lions are not merely powerful, they are strategic masters. Across the vast plains, a lone lioness trails a restless herd of zebras, her eyes glued to patterns of movement, discernible only to a veteran hunter. Each step of the herd sends tremors through the ground, each thundering hoofstep overshadowing her steady progression. She waits for disorder, chaos distinguishes the strong from the vulnerable. Then the moment unfolds. Her sudden charge divides the herd into a swirling tempest of black and white stripes. Dust erupts. The stampede rumbles. Amidst the confusion, she zeroes in on a single zebra and lunges with explosive might, bringing it down with sheer force. However, unlike many hunts, this one takes a surprising twist. The zebra fights back not with panic but with fierce defiance. It kicks, twists, and pushes against the lioness with every ounce of strength it possesses. In the wild, courage is scarce, but occasionally it's enough. The lioness remains firm, but the zebra refuses to concede. In a surge of raw will, it breaks free from her grasp and bolts for safety, vanishing into the herd before she can pounce again. Triumph slips away in a cloud of dust. It serves as a stark reminder that even top-tier hunters encounter instances where their prey simply refuses to give in. Not far from this clash, another zebra, isolated, devoid of its herd's protection, charges toward an ambush it remains blissfully unaware of. A lone zebra navigates through the tall grass, blissfully unaware that its solitude has made it the ideal target. Out of the shadows, a powerful male lion scrutinizes each step it takes. He lowers himself, muscles taut, breath steady. When the zebra pauses to listen, the lion stills. When it resumes movement, he inches closer. This is patience honed by survival. Then silence breaks. The lion surges forward in a burst of power, covering the gap in mere moments. The zebra darts, kicking up dirt in a frantic race, but the lion's momentum is inevitable. He crashes into his target with overwhelming force, subduing it before it can regain its footing. A firm, instinctual grip ends the struggle, and soon he drags the hefty body to a safer location, away from scavengers. Across the plains, another lioness pursues a stampede of zebras. She focuses intently on a young foal, keeping her unwavering gaze fixed on it. For her, this hunt signifies nourishment and survival for her dependent family. A massive herd of wildebeest races across the expanse, hooves resonating like distant thunder. Within their shadow, a male lion awaits, steady and patient. He may not be the fastest, but he doesn't need to be. His strength lies in timing. When one young wildebeest falters slightly, the opportunity arises. The lion charges with explosive power. Dust erupts as he slices through the herd, eyes locked on his quarry. The calf sprints desperately, but the closing gap is swift. With a powerful leap, the lion crashes down, concluding the chase in an instant. Precision triumphs where speed cannot. Not far off, a lioness observes another stampede, tracking a lone calf straying from its mother. When it veers too far from its protective presence, she strikes from her concealed position. A single misstep is all she awaits. In this terrain, timing dictates all. A young buffalo detached from its group becomes the focal point for a resolute lioness. She advances swiftly, locking onto its muzzle and mouth to impede its breathing, a tactic honed through innumerable hunts. The calf struggles, pushing against her with every ounce of strength, but the lioness remains unwavering, her patience steadfast. The struggle stretches on as the savannah witnesses intense silence. Just as the dust settles, another scene unfolds nearby. A male lion spies a frail buffalo calf that can barely stand. He charges in, but the mother lunges forward with fierce tenacity, compelling him to retreat. Her horns slice through the air, a clear indication that she will defend her young at all costs. But the lion does not relent. With a swift second attempt, he seizes the calf and darts away before the herd can reorganize. Elsewhere, two lions endeavor to capture their own buffalo, only to be astounded when a protective adult buffalo charges back, tossing the calf upward to break their assault. Against all odds, the calf slips free. Near a tranquil waterhole, a young elephant wanders too far from its herd. A male lion recognizes the error and begins to stalk its movements, each step calculated. His first leap doesn't succeed, but the second does, as a lioness joins him, their combined weight overpowering the elephant. Across the plains, another lioness attempts a solo strike on a different young elephant. She fights valiantly, but the calf's strength prevails as it breaks free and escapes a rare triumph in the wild. Throughout the savannah, every chase, every confrontation, every narrow escape illustrates the same reality: survival is achieved moment by moment. Lions rise, prey resists, and the wild perpetuates its relentless cycle of instinct and resilience. These encounters not only highlight power, but also the delicate balance that defines life in the great outdoors. If you crave more authentic wildlife narratives, subscribe, leave a like, and join us as we delve into the unfiltered, unscripted realm of nature.